Welcome back to TYT Sports, everybody. Jason and Francis here. I tuned into Game 7 of the Pittsburgh Penguins and the Tampa Bay Lightning, which was, by the way, exhilarating. I do like watching the NHL playoffs. I have been watching the NHL playoffs, but I am doing this clip with Francis, and we are doing it for the hockey fans out there and the audience out there. You guys know. You know we don't cover that much hockey on TYT Sports, but if you sit there in the comment section and write how much that we can't stand you guys talking about hockey, I am going to bring you another hockey clip.
And then tomorrow, why don't you guys ever talk about hockey?
Yeah, I like also is like, first, finally, hockey clip. That's always because always the first person is first.
I dare someone to write finally a hockey clip before first.
So, I went to sportsnet.ca. First of all, it's like a minute into the clip. They've already written first.
Shit.
Went to sportsnet.ca, which is Canada. And used to be one of the Pirate Bay's domain names, but Sportsnet's actually pretty great. So is TSN. Like when I go for hockey news, I have a couple friends who are extremely into hockey, diehard fans, watch it all year round since the dawn of time, and they point me in certain directions. I was going to try to get one of those guys on for today. Unfortunately, they couldn't make it, so I will talk to him to help me answer your questions and/or comments about the NHL playoffs and what's been going on, Stanley Cup Finals, in the comment section below at some point over this wonderful Memorial Day weekend. Stanley Cup starts on Monday, I believe, Dan? Yes, Monday. Between the Pittsburgh Penguins and the San Jose Sharks. Some of the things I do know about hockey is the Sharks regularly choke in the playoffs. This year, they did not choke in the playoffs. My favorite meme, though, in hockey is where they point to their logo, which is the shark eating a stick. It goes, there. That's where they choked.
That's how they choked, Bill Shark.
Yeah, so here's what I got for you guys. The Pittsburgh Penguins, 48, 26, and 8 with 104 points during the regular season. Goals per game, second with 3.29. Goals average against, 7th with 2.47, and their power play percentage was 5th, 25.4%. Western Conference, I should say, the San Jose Sharks, goals per game, first, 3.50. They've been playing well. Guys like Joe Pavelski with 13 goals to lead their team. Guys like Logan Couture with 16 assists on the season. This is interesting because the goalkeepers, I mean, at least it's been high scoring, the NHL playoffs so far, minus Game 7, which is 2-1, but the most intense last minute. Man, if it's Game 7 in the NHL playoffs and you're down, Stanley Cup playoffs, and you're down a goal, Jesus, they send the fucking militia.
It's balls to the ice.
It's balls on the ice.
Don't do it without padding. It could end bad.
Yeah, it gets stuck.
Yeah, you don't want to do that. You see the video of the guy that licked, that thought it'd be funny, that licked
And of course the Penguins boast, guys like Malkin and Crosby, which even as a casual hockey fan know who the hell Malkin and Crosby are. And why do I know that, Francis? Because I play on NHL 2K16, and from what I know,
what a game!
Yeah, really fun. Malkin, Crosby, awesome to use in that game because they score lots of goals. But in general, I wanted to bring you this. It's pretty straightforward. It's not that exciting for you. I'm not going to break down any hockey analysis for you. We will do our best to get a guy named Michael, I think his name's Michael Schur. He used to
Surely not.
He used to come on all the time and hang out with us.
He's on the same trip as Ben, this never-ending trip to Atlanta.
They've moved away. They're hiding from us. All right, so it's the Penguins and the San Jose Sharks. If I have to make a prediction, and you guys know how great my predictions are.
Well, here's mine, before yours get to it.
Let's hear it.
Who would win a fight out of a penguin and a shark? A fucking shark. I'm taking the Sharks.
I'm going to go with the Penguins because I know they've been there before and I know they've won it before with similar players in the team they have now. I'm going to go with the Penguins in 6 games.
Interesting.
Please don't bet on that. Here's the funniest part. I don't know that much about this, therefore I almost promise you my prediction will be right. Give me another sport where I can tell you ins and outs on everything I know about it. Predictions are like
Predictions are like your ability to finish that sentence.
So given the NHL playoffs and the Stanley Cup Finals of the last few years, you've had teams like the Rangers and the Kings in it, which are big hockey markets. LA has a good hockey market. New York has a good hockey market. So does Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh, a pretty big hockey market with the Penguins and guys like, from when I used to watch hockey when I was a lot younger, Mario Lemieux and Jaromir Jagr, who still plays in the league. But we can say that the Stanley Cup Committee, which is not a committee, I made it up, is probably very happy, the NHL in general, that it's not the Tampa Bay Lightning and the St. Louis Blues. And here's the reason why. No offense to Blues fans, no offense to Tampa Bay Lightning fans. There are no hockey markets in those places.
Yeah.
Advertisers do not want to promote their commercials for teams in Tampa Bay and St. Louis. No offense to you guys, but like it's not the Cardinals playing in the World Series. There's a big baseball market there. It's not the Tampa Bay Bucks even when Warren Sapp was there that it even had, Florida's a good football state, especially in the college level too. Hockey's just not their bread and butter for both those places. Pittsburgh is. Even San Jose, I'll give they're close in that. I'd say they're in the mid-tier of hockey markets. They're not in the bottom tier. But it's much different than when it was the Maple Leafs and the Rangers going at it, and the Boston Bruins and the Detroit Red Wings. Like those are huge, huge hockey markets. Instead, they get the Penguins in there, which is big, and the Sharks, who not as big, but they're probably very happy about that.
Comment below.
Thanks, bud.